Hey, there's Wisconsin Wine Guy. I'm still hanging out here at Toot Kates because I have lots of wines. You know what? This year for the fall and winter season, because it's a different wine drinking season compared to the summer. And when I have my wine shop, I change wines by the season. It's a different drinking season. Foods are different. The attitude is different. And so here in Toot Kates, it is very hard for me to decide my wines. So if you're in Wisconsin, come to Madison, come to Verona, visit Toot Kates. It's my favorite wine bar here right in downtown Toot Kates. You know, beautiful place. I gotta shoot a video of what the place is like here in Madison. But that being said, you know, you gotta come check it out. I'm doing their wines that they have on the dispenser, 24 wines on the dispenser. They change their wines, you know, regularly, you know, give you something different, something unique, you know, something for you to try, something to explore. So it has the Enomatic dispenser, you know, which is fantastic. It has to taste. A try before you buy opportunity, right? All right? Okay. So I am now showcasing you again my 2024 fall and winter season wines from here at Toot Kates in Verona, Wisconsin. There you go, Toot Kate. Now, so that being said, we're doing the Pietramaggio from Tuscany, from Toscana. This is not going to be from Chianti. It's going to be from Chianti, part of the Chianti region, but not from the classical area because, you know, you have the official rooster, you know, on the label here, on the band here. But this is going to be a rendition of what was called, you know, the Tuscan blend. Okay, you know, the Tuscan blend was comprised of Sangiovese, Merlot, Cabernet, or maybe Sangiovese, Cabernet, Merlot. Okay, it was like a super Tuscan, is what they called it. You know, we're gonna like, you know, make something bold, something unique. You know, coming outside of the Chianti classical area. You know, and so this is a blend of those grapes: Sangiovese, Chianti, Sangiovese, Cabernet, and Merlot. Super Tuscan in style. Okay, this is coming at 14% alcohol. I always enjoyed Super Tuscans. It was very unique. It was like the Italian winemaker saying, you know what? I want to showcase my own personality of the wines that I make. Let me move this out of my way because it's blocking my view. It was like this at first. You didn't want to see my face, right? So this is coming at 40% alcohol, as I said. Looking forward to tasting this and seeing what it's like here at Toot Kates. And, you know, again, I select wines based on label, based on description from them and description on the bottle, and say, you know what, it sounds interesting. Let's give it a taste, see what happens. I may not like the wine. I'm gonna give my honest opinion, but because I don't like the wine, doesn't mean it's a bad wine. I want you to taste it. If you find it in your retail outlets, or if you're here in Wisconsin, come to Verona, come to Madison, test it out. But I want you to try it, but it just didn't work for my palate. Okay, here we go. Sangiovese, Merlot, Cabernet. I was here earlier when the sun was out. So you had like this nice little bright sunlight, you know, natural light. But now the sun's going down. You know, it makes it hard to read the labels, right? So here we go. Nose. I got to be honest with you. On the nose, I pick up more of the Merlot. I pick up more Merlot on the nose than I do anything else. Wow. And then coming with Cabernet. You know, we're talking about Cabernet and Merlot with Sangiovese. They're going to dominate. In my opinion, they're going to dominate. Okay? Percentages may be what they are, but they're going to dominate, in my opinion. But Sangiovese would be more like, you know, tart cherry, you know, fresh tasting. But that Merlot and Cabernet is just going to completely dominate that. You got to have like a minute percentage of that to have the Sangiovese stand out. That's just my opinion. Here we go. Two-step process: taste, acidity, structure, and then we second taste. We decide if we like it or not. Here we go. Wow, those tannins are intense. It is far from, and you know, hence the name Super Tuscan. It's taking Sangiovese and exploding it. Okay? Now there's a lot better type of super tuxes out there, but this is like an IGT level. Okay? So tannins are there. Definitely gonna be a food wine. You know, decent acidity. Okay, so you can't take away from that. Decent acidity. But definitely gonna be a food wine. I have to lean more towards the Merlot and Cabernet on this one as opposed to Sangiovese. I do have some food here. So I'm going to try it with some salami. See what we got. Better with food, just as I thought. Definitely one of those wines. They're best served with food. Let's try I'm going to go straight for the blue cheese. Blue cheese can be strong. Let's see what happens. This wine actually worked very well with the blue cheese. Blue cheese has a pungent, tart, but rich, creamy taste to it. The acidity, the fruitiness works very well with that. Down for the Manchego. Better sheet. This is what I find, and always find for most European wines that don't make the wines in a domestic style. These wines are meant to be enjoyed with food. This is no exception. So if you like heavy wine with food, this is it. If you want to step outside the box and pair your wine with foods that are outside the box or orthodox, nothing traditional, this is it. So give it a try. I think it'd be a great wine for the holiday season because we have like an abundance of flavors during the holiday season, except for sweet stuff. This wine would not go with sweet stuff. But all the other flavors, savory flavors, I think this wine would do pretty well with that. Give it a try, see what you think. I'm going to add it to my list because I think it's a fantastic food wine. There you have it. This concept wine guy here, Toot Kates, 2024 Fall and Winter Wine List. See you next time. Ciao. Not good for drinking on its own unless you like that style, but I like it best with food. Ciao.